Right guys, this is just a video on that little yellow ticket that's been added to the screens. Right, okay, but basically this is just reaffirming what Sergeant Pippa's put in his video. Basically, it's pretty much how Anissa trades, John Wick trades, one would presume this way from band to band, and pretty much all the MTs use the BB bands and the yellow lines to their orange lines, sorry, to their advantage in their particular way of trading. All right, so I'm just going to run through. I'm just going to show you the strategy pretty quickly, and then just going to run through a load of videos and show you what happens. Okay, and you can go and check yourself, and you should do anyway. You know, you should be looking at these recordings now and seeing what happens. You know. Right, let's have a look. Just grab 52 for a minute. I want to show you something on here. Right. Okay, so, right. Just straight away, I'm just pausing it there. Right, okay. This is the most important part here. These charts, 1, 4, 8 daily. Okay, you touch these BB bands, as you can quite clearly see here. It's gone outside here, bang, down. Okay, it came. The BB band flip up here, this is what I mean by BB band flip ups, not just on the HA chart, but you know, on the bigger time frames. This is what happens. Look at that, went all the way to the other BB band, went outside, and is now coming back inside. Okay, we're not just talking, and again, I'll leave it running. We're not just talking about yellows here, we're talking about the greens as well. Okay, look, you had this yellow here on the GU. Alright, then it hit the first wall, 5-minute orange line, and then a green appeared. And then bam, all the way up here. Basically, it's gone from this BB band here on the 1 hour chart all the way up to this one. This doesn't happen often. Sometimes, you know, they'll hit the orange line and then bounce. All right. But basically, you know, that is what you're looking for. You're looking for signals on the 5 minutes, yellows and greens in particular, right? When you're on BB bands or outside BB bands on these charts here, okay, on these charts here, the 1, 4, 8 and daily. Okay, so you've had that one on the GU there, as you can see, brilliant. Right, now look at the UCAP, look at this yellow here, right, look where you were, right on the BB band down here, right, and it's an uptrend as well. So you know, that yellow, which is a yellow white by the looks of it, right, absolute certain winner. Absolute certain winner. Even if these signals weren't here, right, you were bouncing off the 4 hour orange line, you were on the 1 hour BB band, and you got a yellow signal. Okay, and because it's with the trend, it didn't need a second entry move, it just flew. Right, if you look at the GU, bouncing off here, right, the BB band here had flipped up on the 4 hour, so you're pretty much on the 4 hour BB band. You were on the daily BB band as well, probably on the 8 hour, and this one did need the second move, as you can see there. Right, now also just one other thing, I love what Dips Maverick has said about the stop loss guys. You know, okay, you might lose the odd one because it does spike against you, but basically you're going to be losing a few pips instead of leaving it 15, 20 pips like some of you do, which is absolutely insane. If something's going against you, why are you staying in until it's, you know, gone 20 pips against you? I have no idea. Okay, just to point out again, look at the EG 5-minute chart, yellow here. Okay, if you got in there, that one might be one of those that lost because you stop loss. You can see the BB band's gone up, so your stop loss might have been right on the BB band, but you might have lost that. But then the green appears. Right, if you did it again there, personally I would suggest just, you know, putting a couple of pips above that BB band, and then look, it did spike up a bit again, and bang. Okay, again, look where you were, outside here, at least, yeah, outside, because it's just flipping up a bit there, outside on the 8 hour, excuse me. Okay, and you might not have had these signals. They might not have been there. Okay, like with the GU, it hasn't got a 1 hour signal, but look, right, and that's basically because of the BB bands, which as BR has said many, many times, pretty much are a signal. Okay, and look, eventually it got going. The other thing to mention about these guys is that you're not talking about a 5-pip move here, right? The bigger the time frame you're bouncing off a BB band, the bigger the move. Okay, John Wick uses this to his advantage in a big way. Okay, he knows that the GCAD. Well, let's have a look at the GCAD here. We were on the BB band, it flipped up. Look, you're right on the BB band, and look at the move there. Look at that move. Okay, so for me, you know, John Wick's taken this here, probably here, again here somewhere, you know, maybe again somewhere here, depending on what it shows on the HA chart. Okay, and he's stayed in. He's probably on this now. He's probably still in this. Probably won't phase him until he sees a blue here. You know, personally, I see a green, and then I might let this come down because I know it's going to bounce off the, you know, the 5-minute orange line. But then, you know, if it's not gone up above this, then I would close that trade personally. That's just me. That's just me. Okay. So yeah. So let's. I mean, again, right. Let's say for instance, you've not taken this green because you weren't sure. Okay, even though it come all the way down here, the BB band slips up here. So just let this go up again then, and look for your second move. Where do you look for your second move entry, guys? Here, HA charts. HA charts. Okay, HA charts. So we're going to let this come up on the GU, and then we're going to look for downs. And I am fast forwarding, guys, and you did see it there. You got a rocky signal, and that would have been a second entry. Again, it's coming up against you. Okay, but again, look where you're going. The BB band's flipped down here. The chances are it's going to hit this BB band and drop again. Okay, we will watch that. But again, here you see with this one, this is why, you know, the greens don't tend to phase John Wick. It's gone up more. All right. I mean, you could use a trailing stop loss basically. You know, from here on, say, yeah, well, I'll put a trailing stop loss on there. It's still going up, so he's still winning. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Move on a bit. And there you go, you see, look, come back up to the BB band and wham. Right back down, but look, again, you got yellows. Even after that rocky signal there, you got yellows after it went back up again. Okay? And that sometimes happens. You've just got to expect that there'll be a bounce, you know, back up before the second move happens. Okay. As far as the GCAD was concerned, look at it, it's just continued up. So if you said, right, okay, then somewhere around here I'll put a trailing stop loss on, it's still going up, but then, you know, it starts coming, when it does eventually start coming down and trips it, then you know, you continue to make profit. Again, it's a very strong setup, so maybe you could ignore the dailies until they've done the job. That to me now is pretty much done. It's right on the 8-hour BB band there, so I'm expecting, you know, some down off this. Right, okay, just another quick mention. You've got a signal here on the UCAD. Can we take this? A daily again, but you're outside the BB band, you're outside on 8, you've got a 4-hour blue. Okay, so if you're not sure, because this is such a strong move, then wait for the second move, wait for that second entry, let this signal come down a bit, bounce a bit, and then look for the second move entry down off the HA chart. Right, if you're not sure. Those of you that will think, oh yeah, I trust this, then just get in and accept that, you know, if it does spike up again and hits your stop loss, you'll take a few pips loss, and then wait for the next move. Okay, so let's fast forward, see what happens. I'm just showing you the strategy, guys. There you see, look, it come down and then it's spiking again. It's, you know, spiking up again. Look at the GU second move. Look at that now. Okay, and that was because you were outside here, off the 4-hour orange line. You know, and that was the second move, the green this time, and then it went up, and then you got a white. Bang. Okay, the UCAD. Look, see, this is what I'm saying. You could have, you know, wait for this second move now instead of taking that first one. you wouldn't be in this trade. GCAD, 4 hour blue. The difference with this 4 hour blue is it's got some confirmation on 15-minute signal, but again you can do the same, apply the same principle. Second move, let it bounce here and then look for the second move. Okay, you can see that the BB bands have flipped down here, so maybe price will come back up a bit here and then, you know, drop again. Alright. Also, one other thing to point out, the difference between the UCAD and the GCAD is look at the trends. This is completely up, down, down, flat, and that's just because of this daily that's caused this, you know, move up, but trends are down. So this is a weaker pair, and the 4 hour blue might be stronger. Okay, anyway, I mean, it did go, so if you were in, so be it. You know, that's entirely up to you. You would have lost this one if you just dived in, right, because you had a small stop loss, which Dips Maverick has come up with, which is a good idea. You'd have only lost a couple of pips, but if you'd have took this one now, you know, you're back in the green. Right, as I say, this is all based on what Sergeant Pip has spotted, but Anissa, this is the way Anissa trades anyway, guys. She waits and waits and waits for price to come outside here, and then as soon as she sees that signal, she's in. And she would have had a nice win there, and if she'd have taken it again there, she'd have had a nice win there again. Okay. Let's fast forward because I want to see how these pan out. Right, and you see, right, I'll just hold this here now, look, and then it spiked up, and now look at it, it's not going up again. So this now is where you're looking for your second move. Okay, you've also got some kind of confirmation here. Okay, we'll see how this one pans out. Again, you know, if you'd have taken that green, you could have, you would have taken some pips there, but you know, again, you when you're outside these, you know, BB bands, guys, you're looking for big moves, not small 5-10 pip moves. All right, this is where some people panic. They are, you know, you dive in and you think, oh, I'll get 5 pips and 10 pips. And in reality, sometimes these go for 30, 40, 50, even I've seen them go 80 to 100 pips. And again, I'll reference John Wick on this, guys. That is how he makes his money, right? Because he knows it's going 50, 60, 70 pips, and he will keep getting in. Okay, yeah, second move happening here. Oh, you can see it on the HA there, a little bounce. Second move, going down, confirmation signal. Look, GCAD, sorry, UCAD, lovely, little bounce, second move. Okay. Just to point out how to use the HA charts, well, you had a great number 1 going here on the EG. Okay, beautiful signals here and here. Off this orange line here, look at this. BB band have flipped down, it puts price right on the HA BB band, and you got momentum. The thing with the HA charts, guys, you do not need to wait for a yellow signal. Okay, you can use any of them. This one might not have been here, but that one definitely did. And look what happened. Okay, that was correlated with this yellow here, pretty much because you pierced this orange line on the 1 hour. Alright, so, you know, it's just a matter of adding the signals together and saying, right, well, you know, I like the look of this, I'll have that HA signal, but again, you do not need yellows on the HA. Alright, fast forward again. Yeah, you see, you know, again, you've had this GU here, and then it hit the BB band, it came down, which is this here, but look at the BB band here, and that's why it reacted to the upside, because price is on the BB band. Okay, off the 5-minute orange line. Look, it probably was a trade in there. Would I have taken that? Well, I think the original trade was this one, and this is what I'm trying to get people, and what Sergeant Pipper is saying, and what Anissa's been saying for a long time. You know, look for these signals when you're on here. Then you're looking at bigger trades, being in them longer, taking more pips, and eventually your confidence, when you see that these work virtually all the time, you know, your confidence will go through the roof as well, which is good. Okay, Fast forward, come on. Again, look at the GU, BB band flip down there, bang, down. Okay, second move there as well. Even though you didn't have a signal, you had a yellow there, it took it to here, then it bounced, and then down. Should you be taking it? Entirely up to you. Green here, outside the BB band, look guys, look. You came all the way down to this BB band flipping up here on the 4 hour. Alright, there's a wick there, right? You were outside the BB band here, you got a green. Should you take it? That's entirely up to you. Some people will, if you did, and you know, it's winning. If not, second entry somewhere here. Look at the BB band here. You're on the BB band, right? That is your second entry. Signal, momentum, if you wanted to wait for those. And let's have a look what happened. Well, not much really, but you know, if you're still on there, this could go up again here now. Again, just highlighting the fact on the dailies, if you don't want to go against them, then don't. Look, you know, this has had a daily the entire session and a super as well, and it's really struggled to come down. So if you don't want to go against them, then don't. Okay, BB band's flipping up again here. Yeah. It's just so you know. See, basically, all you're looking for, guys, is you know, these signals, the 5 minutes, yellows or greens, when you're outside or on BB bands on the 148 and daily. Okay, that's when these signals are strongest. Okay, and when you should be looking for them. All right. Not just BB bands, the orange lines as well, in particular. You know, when you're on things like 1 hour and 4 hour orange lines, like, you know, they're really, really strong. All right. So again, this did eventually go up. It just took its time. Sometimes after big moves, guys, and that was a strong big move. It takes a long time, but you've just got to, you know, trust. Basically, what's going to happen. You can't keep diving from this and that, and you know, oh, it's going down now, I'm going to get into the downside. Oh, it's going up, I'm going to get into the upside. You can't do that, guys. You've got to stick and say, right, well, that was a good signal. Yeah, I trust this signal. Right, okay. I trust that signal. Yes, I know it's flattened out. There was a trade in there. Okay. GU's outside now. It's got no signal here, but you're on the BB bands, and look, you're getting here. You know, and because you're outside of the BB bands there, you're pretty much on the 4 hour BB band as well. Okay, so this is what you should be looking for. The yellow turned up really late, but you had a yellow up here, and then you had this signal here, and look at the move. Right? All because you were outside here and on this BB band pretty much there, because it flipped down. Okay. I'm not sure when that 4 hour blue turned up, but there you go. Look, you know, and you would have had something up here. Your UCAD, look, it come up here. You got a yellow based on number 1 because you have this system in here. So again, it did perform. All right, just one more on that. Let's have a look. Yeah, look again. Come back to the BB band on the HA. You've got another signal down there, right off the 5 minute orange line. Bang, down. Okay. Pretty similar here. You had the rocky signal, BB band flip down right to here. You got that rocky signal there, and bang, well, off the 5 minute orange line. Okay, so they're kind of like what I'm trying to explain about how to use the HA charts. Once you've got your direction comes from the 148 daily. You know, and once you can understand that, guys, you're definitely gonna be able to trade a system like this. Okay, it's not hard. I mean, look, BB band's flipping up here, bang, up. You know, look, BB band flipped up here, up. These are your re-entries. Okay, so again, we'll just flip through here. What we're looking for. Well, you got a 5 minute yellow there. Is it performing? You were way outside here. You're outside here. I'm not sure where you were there. Is it performing? Yes. Did this one perform? Well, have you waited for the second entry? I think, I'm not sure where it was. I think it might have been here. To be honest with you, I've not seen this one. Either way, look, you got a rocky signal there, performed because you were outside. Okay, GCAD, the same, even though it's spiked up against you there, you got a signal there as well. Down she went. Look at this, how far you were out as well. Here. Pretty much on the BB band there, pretty much on the BB band on the daily. And, okay, so this is all I want to kind of show you guys, that if you're looking for these yellows and greens are another one, they're like a reversal signal, just look for them in the right place. So, like this GU here, where was you? It would have been this candle on the 1 hour, so you would have either been on or pierced the 1 hour orange line. Okay, and up she goes. Then this one here, you're outside on 1 hour, outside on 4 hour. That would have been good enough, just those two, to take that down. Okay, GCAD, same again. GCAD, where were you? Look, the initial move, this green here, was on the 1 hour BB band. After it flipped up, look, that's where you were, and it went all the way up here. Look at that. That's that's that green there. Right, then you got a yellow because you were right outside here on the 1 hour, outside on the 4 hour, pretty much touching on the 8 hour and on the daily, and the yellow performed. Alright, so that's pretty much just two guys. Again, to emphasize, if you miss the initial move, then look for your second move on the HA chart. So you've missed this move, then it's come back down. Look at the BB band flip up here. Right, so you've missed that move basically because you weren't trusting it. Then this comes back down here, which is this move here. The BB band flips up here, right, on the 5 minute orange line, and look at that. Okay, you get a signal, and boom, up. Okay, so as much as I want to keep going on and on and on and on about all this, right, the strategy is really simple. Just look for the yellows in the right places. If you're on BB bands or through BB bands on high time frames, then that's where you should look for them, right? And it's yellows, greens on the 5 minutes, and it's any signals and BB band flip ups, momentum. Make sure momentum's in your favour, not against you. It doesn't necessarily need to flash in your favour, but what you want, you don't want to be going against momentum. Okay, so if it keeps flashing, say, one red and you're waiting for green, then you just wait. Alright, let's have a look at something here. Right, we've got some dailies here. We're down on the BB bands here on the 1 hour. We've pierced this here. We've got daily signals on the CADs. Look at the yellows, and they've performed. You could just say to yourself, well, I'm only taking the ups. So in other words, you'd be ignoring this signal here now. The one thing I like about the GCAD at the moment is that it has that blue there against this super. Oh, well, there, it's disappeared now. So there you go. That would say to you now, then this can continue on up. Alright, but again, another entry here off the HA chart. There's no signal, nothing. You've definitely got momentum. Look at the move. Alright, we've been off this 5 minute orange line here. Okay. Again, let's have a quick look. The yellow there with the daily. This system is now a number 1. Okay. GU's got a number 1 here. That was your first entry there on the HA chart. Possible second entry there, look. Okay, 15 minute combination, correlation. Anyway, let's move on. I just want to try and emphasize in this video the importance of looking for the signals in the right place, and they appear, the signals appear, guys, and I've said this for donkey's years, they appear when you're on orange lines and the BB bands, and that's where you want to see them. That's where you want to see the 5 minute yellows, the 5 minute greens, right? When you've actually pierced these BB bands and orange lines. And as I say, it's what Anissa does. It's all Anissa does. Look, I'll just point this out again. Look on the GCAD. Look, you had this BB band flip up here, right? Price has come down here on this candle. Okay, right? We can go in with a daily. You've touched the 30-minute orange line there. You get a yellow there. Let's say the yellow wasn't there, because sometimes if it appears late, you still got a pink. Okay, that appeared and stuck, and that's what happened. You got momentum. Oh, she went. Yeah, I think that's pretty much, what I want to show you. That was a lovely move as well. It's still going up now. And look, again, another entry there. BB band flips up, you got a white signal up here. Another entry here, BB band flips up, you got a yellow. If you didn't get the yellow, then that probably appeared. But you would have got momentum for that to go up like that. Excuse me. Right, GU off the 1 hour orange line. Right, look at this. Come down here. Big BB band flip up here in the 5 minutes. Right, puts you on the BB band. Whether you got the yellows or not is irrelevant. You got a rocky signal there, and up she went. I think that'll do on that. I'm trying to make this video as quick, guys, as I can, because some of my videos of late have been really long. Yeah, that's what I wanted to point out, and I've just missed it. Let's go back a bit. You've got a 4 hour blue here. Okay, you've got a really strong setup, but you're on there, you're outside there. G-card has just touched the 1 hour, you've touched the 4 hour, you're on the 8 hour orange line and BB band, which means that this signal here now could be done. Okay, you can wait for a 4 hour blue if you want, and take the move when it appears. You had a green there, look, bounce, possibly going to go down. It's up to you guys whether you go against the dailies. Sometimes they move, sometimes they don't. And what I would suggest is, if you do, then always take the second move instead of looking for the first move. Right, you had a BB band flip down here, and you're getting momentum, so that could be your second move. And then just be quick. Just say to yourself, well, this is only probably going to go to the 30-minute orange line or the 15-minute orange line, so when I get there, I'm going to close the trade, or I'm going to manage the trade. Okay, the GU got a number 1 of some sort here. You had a green reversal signal, and then the bounce and down, and look what you got, a signal there. Okay. Just keep pushing on. I want to get to the end of this. Yeah, you see it did, but this is now, because you're on the 15-minute, I would be saying you've got a daily, so the chances are this could kick in again. I would be managing this now. Bouncing here. GU was a lovely one off that pink signal there, as you can quite clearly see. If you didn't trust the first move, that was a lot weaker setup than the GCAD, because it doesn't have a daily up, and I've got a 4 hour red down as well, so you could have been a lot safer taking that trade. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, you see, and you had a BB band flip up as well here. So again, it was off the 30-minute orange line, because you've got a daily. That it's down to you. I personally would say, be watching that, and that would be it. I wouldn't now be thinking, oh, this is going to hit the orange line and continue on down. Do you know what I mean? It's like I would be saying no. I'm not taking this down now. Well, because we've still got that. All right. I'm glad I didn't as well. Look, that's the daily kicking in again after the 30-minute orange line. All right. So again, that's another one. I'm trying to race through these, guys. I need to. I don't want the video to be too long, and it's pretty basic. The strategy. I mean, Sergeant Pippa's come up with the 5-minute yellows outside demands, and just think to yourself, right? Something that I've said for quite some time about, the bigger the time frame, the bigger the bounce. So you've got price has gone outside on, say, the daily time frame. Then you start getting signals, 5-minute signals to the downside. Then that could be a 40 pip move. It's not going to be a 5 or 10 pip move. Anyway, it's going to be a lot more than that. Okay. So yeah, the more you focus on this, your trading will improve. Right, okay, again, GU, look at this. Look at it here. Look, you're right on a flipped up 1 hour BB band. If you think that's going to carry on going down, right, without anything else, I know there's a daily, but if you think it's going to carry on going down without anything else pushing it down, without this bouncing, you must be, crazy. Okay. It's gonna pierce. It's pierced now, right? So you watch this. Oh, there you go. Look, it's pierced. Right. Okay. You can say, well, right, there was no signal to tell you to go up anyway, basically. But anyway, it did come down a bit more. It pierced the BB band. Yes, I know there's this signal here, but there's also a daily up. For me, this is now, going up. G card. We were outside here. I never noticed that one, but we got a second move there as well. Okay, no signal, no 5 yellow or green, but the second move worked. It's down to you guys. This is the thing. It's down to you. If you want to wait for these yellows, then wait for them. I mean, look, that one there. I'm not sure where it turned up, but successful off the BB band. You got kind of number one, but look where you are on the daily. Oh, yeah. And there you go with the GU. You see, I'm not sure when the yellow turned up, but you hit the orange line, it came all the way back down to it, and you got another signal. Up she went. Okay. G card you hit there again, second move entry there. Off. Look, right off the 1 hour orange line. I never spotted that. Okay. Oh, look at that. You see? Yes, it did move down against you, but there was no signal to say, stop taking it down. It did pierce the 1 hour BB band, but then that was enough to say we're going up. And there you go. Look, if you'd have taken this yellow one, well, I'm not sure when that yellow appeared, guys, to be honest with you. But if you'd have taken that, then you'd have been a winner. If you'd have waited for the second move, no problemo, because the BB bands had flipped up. Yes, it dilly-dallied here. Then you got a signal on the HA and move. Okay, GCAD was similar. There was nothing here, I don't think. Well, dilly-dallied, and then you got a signal here, boom. Definitely got something on the HA there as well. Right, let's fast forward. Yellows, no. Cads, 4 hour blues, well, 2 signals here saying down, possible down, bounce up, and then down again. Let's have a look. Here's your bounce now, you see. But same on the GU, it's come down bouncing. Daily's not far off this daily. Here you're on the BB band on the 8 hour, 4 hour. Bit of room there, but still be thinking down now. After these signals bounce and then down. And there you go, you see, look, your little bounce and then your second move. Look, BB band flip down, down. BB band's flipping down all the way here. You got a signal here, down. Okay. Yeah, see. Right. Down again there. This is all because of where you were, on the long terms. You pretty much touched the daily. You were on the 8 hour, you're on the 4 hour there. You got a 4 hour blue on the G card, which is a big sign, but look where you were on the daily. And okay, lovely moves. And again, it was just a matter. You need to practice patience, and I think if you do this system, then you've been waiting for that worked, waiting for that worked, waiting for that that works, I'm waiting for that, that works. You know, there's 4 trades there, and well, this one alone, I think that's 50, so just short of 50 off the psychological number, went down to here, which is about, oh, so that was pretty much a 50 pip move down. From here you're looking, what, 60, 70 up. Right, again here, decent size move, 08, that's 40 to 50 pip move, and then at least another 20 to 30 down. So just based on those two alone, without taking into account the EG, which went off the 1 hour orange line here, down with a green, even if you waited for the second move there, you know, it went down. 55 pretty much to the psychological number again, from like 94, so that's a 40 pip move, and then, you know, 20-30 pip move up there. But again, all it is reading these long terms here. Look, bang down, bang up, down. You'd pace this here all the way up here and then back down again, you know, because you touch this BB band. So it's just a matter of reading where you are on those charts. And look at this, still going. Oh God, oh dear. Again, look, this one, you know, 40 down, 40 up. That was bang on, or maybe 9:05 that down move happened. You know, 9 o'clock. This one was pretty much, you know, room entry time. So it's only 5 to 11, and you've made major moves there. All right, guys. Again, I'll just show you another quickie. 56 was it? Can't remember now. I'm not sure which one was it. Because they're both different. I've got 2 56s here, guys. Why is that? Let's have a look. Look at this one. I'm not sure if it was this one. Well, it doesn't really matter. Look, CAD here. Look where you are. Excuse me. Look where you are. Look where you are. Look where you are. Okay, GCAD. Getting plenty of blues. You've got a blue there as well. You've had a first move here. Let it bounce, and then look for your second move. Okay. And there you go. There's your second move. Yes, it's come back up again. Is it going to go again? Look at the setup. Look at the setup now. You know, there's nothing on the 4 hour. Pretty sure if that sticks around, then you're going to get something on the 4 hour. Let's have a look at the GU. It was on the BB band here. Was on the BB band here. Yellow down. Look at this one up. Where were we? We'd pierced the 1 hour. I think we were probably on the 4 hour at that point. Oh, you might have been down here somewhere. This one here. Well, you had a daily anyway, so that would have, you know, backed that up. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just a matter of reading where you are on the long terms, and if you're outside BB bands, pierced BB bands, outside BB bands, then, you know, this is when you start to look for the signals. You know, that's the time to look for them. Okay. Not sure. I think this might have been well, it was a big news day. You can see there, 8:30. Big up. Look at this. Yellows here. Look, but because you've had a big move, what does it do? Sometimes it takes a long time to turn around. But guys, just look where you are outside. You've got a 4 hour blue. Price went right to this BB band. It slipped down, and look, you're right on it. Absolutely right on the BB band. And you've got a 4 hour blue. GCAD, 1 hour orange line. After that, super. Right, you were right out here. That's why you shot back in this signal. Okay, you were right outside here. You're outside on the daily. Okay, yellows. Okay, not sure about these, but even if you took it there straight away, right, then you're already winning because price action is, you know, down here. Excuse me. So let's just move on. Yeah, see, second move entry. Look, BB band slipped down. You were on pretty much on it there. got a signal on the HA band down. Look, GCAB went up a bit more, but you know, you're still here if you waited for the signal. No problemo. Look, down. Okay, why? Oh my God, they did move, didn't they? Look, back up again here. Look, BB bands flip down again. Down. BB bands flip down again here. Puts you right on it there. You might not have seen this one, it might only been here, but you know, you've got to judge this and say, well, I've come back to the 5-minute orange line here. Everything now is saying down, especially since you touched the 1 hour orange line there on a really, really strong move down. Okay, and the yellow still in place, not disappeared, so the chances of it going up are slim. Okay, and back down again. And just to express again what I was trying to say earlier about the, you know, the bigger the time frame, the bigger the move. I mean, look at these. You touched that 4 hour BB band, and look at this move down. Sometimes when you have these news releases as well, guys, price, the market doesn't recognise price being at that particular high. It says, no, you should be back down here, and then, you know, this happens a lot in trading where price tends to, you know, correct itself basically, and you know, everything there. Look, I mean, well, let's have a look. Well, we went up 3208 to 374, massive move up, and it's got all that back in our session. Same here, 59.30 is it? So that's what, 70, 88 pip move up, right? And you know, at the moment 55, it has gone lower than that. You know, so these are massive moves, guys. And if you're only thinking, oh, I'm getting in now for 5 pips, 10 pips, what the hell, man? Come on. GU, look at the GU here. You were outside. You got a signal. Look, yellow there, bang, up. Right, still going up. I know there's a lot of messing about here, and it's taking its time, but it's still going up. Okay. Because again, look where you are, outside, 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 outside. Alright, so you've really got to, you know, try and understand what these charts here are telling you. I'll just show you that again. You know, the GU hit the 1 hour orange line there, and it got that. You could have taken it. I'd be more interested in this now because of this, right? Because we're still outside, here, 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 and you've got a mim, okay, possible double bottom, right? So I'd be definitely, that is 100% for me. I'm not even worried about that if it comes against me a bit. That's going to win, okay. Right, so let's watch it. Yeah, right, that was your first move. Look, BB band slipped down, it's going to bounce. Okay, but you shouldn't. I'm not taking this down, I'm taking it up once after this bounce. It wasn't much of a bounce neither, but you got signals there, you see, so bang. You know, and that's just reading these again because of where you were and the fact that we did get a number 1 in there, a golden ticket number 1. Okay, great trade. And again, those cabs, remember those cabs? Yeah, beautiful. Look, that was the news, and then that was our session after, and that was the trade. You could even be, you know, taking these up now because you touch BB bands again. You know, so you're going to mim here, touch BB bands again there. You can see it went through. BB bands dropped. Touch BB bands again. The chances are it'll go up now. Touch BB bands there. Touch BB bands there. Chances are these will go up. Would you want to take them? That's entirely up to you. I mean, there's no 5-minute signals, but there's a second move entry there. You got them there. You got yellows there. You could have waited for this, the BB band flip up and take it from here. Okay, you could have waited for that there, or a second signal. Look at this, another signal there, and then another signal. You know, so there were plenty of opportunities to get in if you missed the initial move, guys. And as I said there, if you'd have waited, look, you know, eventually went off the BB bands again there. Just look for the signals. Look for the signals, and that GU that I was talking about, look. Okay, and guys, this is it. It's just a matter of reading the looking for the signals, the yellows, the greens, outside the BB bands on the 148 and daily, right? And I know a lot of people think, oh, I only want to do the trend trades. Well, just do them with the trend then, you know. But Anissa once told me that trend doesn't even come into it. She said if we're outside on the 148 and daily, the trend isn't a factor because it's going to come back in, you know. It's just a matter of patience, and I personally think that you guys, you know, if you waited for this, I think that you and utilised, you know, the tips that I put on the doodah. In fact, I won't be able to find it. I think I deleted it. Anyway, you know, if you utilise the second move entries, if you look for your second move entries on the HA charts, looking for signals, maybe BB band flip ups, maybe BB band flip downs, make sure momentum's not against you. That's the important thing, not against you, not that it's with you, which is obviously the opposite, but you don't need it to be flashing in your favour as long as it's not flashing against you. You understand? Okay. I think that's about it. I'll tell you what, I'll show you just one more on here. Let's have a look. Okay, GU, let's have a look at the GU. Right, look at this, guys. Just look at where we are here. Right, you've pierced the orange line, you're not far off. You've got an 8-hour signal here on the well, you're through the BB bands on the 8-hour, you're through on 4, you're pretty much on it. It's already tried to go once. Look, this is, look to me, kind of like a second move entry. If this, you know, now for me this is like down because of everything that I see there. Okay, so I'm looking for something here, whether it's a, you know, a green or a yellow, or just you know, the right looking setup. Okay, just to point out something as well, look at this on the EG. You had a really strong setup down, touches the 1 hour orange line, excuse me, 5 minute yellow. Look, okay. Right, so let's fast forward. It's just one more I wanted to show you. Right, so again, we're not taking this, but if you look at all these touches now, right, it's not pushing up anymore. You know, it's like, oh, I'm struggling to go through this level now. You've had so many times there where it's been rejected, and sooner or later it's going to do one or two things. It's going to burst through, or it's going to find rejection and drop. Right, that's what they're doing. You know, this is now what I am looking for. I'm looking for downs. Right, look at this. Now, again, I know I've shown you this one before, but I need to try and make you understand the importance of, you know, the BB bands and the orange lines on the long-term time frames. All right, so okay, I'd probably, you know, be in, but if you're not and you want to wait for the second move. Okay, if this is going to go, it's going to go big. Right, I'm not sure if you got that, but what you did get, you know, a little bounce off here, and then you got a signal. Okay, you had your number one. There's a 4 hour signal now. Right, so here, this is the one where I've told you kind of in the past about waiting, you know, trading the number one here until it's done its job. All right, and its job, because of this 8 hour signal, right, this number one setup won't be done until this 4 hour candle touches this orange line on the 4 hour chart, because of that 8 hour signal. For those of you who are new, you need to watch the 1 and 4 hour video, right? It will give you a good explanation of you know, how these setups work, and in particular the 1, 4, 8 and daily charts. Okay, so this, not touching it, not touching this. I know you're thinking, oh, it's a 1 hour orange line bounce, but you've got a number one in play here that's going to take price to hit. So to me, I don't bother with these now, this is too risky. Okay, this goes up and then just drops away. Seen it so many times, and you know the thing is, guys, it is one of those where I've said in the past, you know, they can win for you or they can go against you, so you have to make your mind up if you're going to take these. Personally, no, I don't anymore. Right, fast forward. Look, it's not going anywhere. If that isn't a sign now for you, then you know. Click down again. If you're doing similar to what John Wick does, you'd have been in here, maybe here, you know, multiple entries on this, you know, there, look, BB bands flicking down all the time, signals, you know, and I'm just going to keep flicking. I think this was the true 1 hour orange line bounce, this green, okay, and this is the one where I'm kind of saying no, not until we get to here, then I might look to take the pound up, okay, because you know, this 8 hour signal. Alright, but again, it all started because we were outside BB bands on these LT charts, and you know, look what happened again, and that would be another entry there. Okay, I want to get down to where it does actually touch that and just show you that this has done its job now more. Okay, you know, look, each time, bang, bang, and look, the BB band flip down there, wallop, signals each time. They're not yellows, they're signals. Okay, still big green momentum there, right? But now, look at the BB band here. You're on the BB band 1 hour. This has pretty much done its job. So basically, for me now, I'm thinking, right, well, if I'm in this long-term trade, you know, this might be my last trade now. And it carried on going. There you see green. Let's have a look. Yeah, you touched that, and you definitely, look, you've pierced it. So this for me now is trade closing. I mean, what you can do once you hit that level there is put a trailing stop loss on, like John Wick does. So you either put a trailing stop loss on there, say, you know, 5, 6, 7 pips, and if this goes up and then comes down, you're still in the trade. But if this comes up and does what it's doing now, it closes your trade. Okay, and you lose a few pips, but from a massive winning trade. Okay, and that's basically it, guys. You know, just look for the signals outside the BB bands. You know, look there, that's outside here after this massive touch. I think you've pretty much touched this here. You've pierced that orange line there. This is coming down now, so it's like hits, bounce, probable down. Okay, look, hits the 1 hour orange line here. Okay, ooh, still this might go up a bit more, but it looks as though it's, you know, gone up here anyway. So this now is like down, bounce, and then down. All right, so you've just got to, and your happy hour as well. So, you know, reversal time. So it's just a matter of looking for the signals in the right place. BB bands and orange lines on these charts. 148 daily. Yellows, greens. You even had a white there, but would I have taken that up? Yeah. Second entry. Second entry. I'll take this on the second entry because there's no signal here. I know you've got momentum and that, but it's going to come off, and I know it's going to come down again before going up again. And you're turning price around, so let's have a look. Yeah, coming down a bit there, you see. Yeah, it's still coming down. Now I would be looking. You see BB band slipped up. You're on the BB band here. Yes, it's come down a bit more, but you're on the BB band here. Starting to get green there. You had your pullback. You're getting signals here. You know this has done its job because it took price there. So this now is where I'm looking here for the second entry to turn price around. All right. Let's have a look what happened. How good was that, guys? How good was that? And that's simple. That's just waiting. We didn't take anything. There was nothing here. But then this kind of said whether we got the yellow or just the rocky signal is irrelevant. We got momentum. Alright, guys, and that is it. Look for the signals on the 148 daily. Sorry, look for the, outside the bands on 148 daily. Read them and then look for a signal on the 5 minutes, whether it's a yellow or a green, right? Then, if you're turning price around and you're not sure, look for the second entry, like we did here. We're turning price around, so we waited and we waited and waited, and there was the second entry, because we knew it was going to come back down again, and then offer us that second entry. Be patient, wait for that, wait for it. Okay. I think that's about it. It's not hard. Just look for these BB band flip-ups as well. They're very, very important, guys. In particular on these, the long-term charts. As you saw there, when the price hit this, yes, it pierced it a bit, but then, it went up. It turned. Okay, and that's all you need to do, guys. You look for price outside on the BB bands. As Sergeant Pepper says, study his PDF, and just go on the recordings, and you could go on any of those recordings, right, and just see what happens when you go outside the bands on the 148 and dailies. And it's not all of them. You've just got to be sensible and say to yourself, well, hang on, this 8-hour signal here is going to take price to the 4-hour orange line. Okay, it was just short. It was just short. But what happens? You got a yellow turn up. Okay, so this could go up further. But I'll tell you what I will do. I'm not going to take this first yellow down. I'll let it bounce first and then look for the second entry. And if you did that on that there, because you weren't sure if it was going to go up further, because it hadn't touched that orange line, right, and you did that, wait for the second entry, you would have been assured and correct that the price was turning. Okay, instead of diving in and saying, and then it goes against me because it wanted to go to this orange line. So okay, guys, so that's about it. I mean, I didn't really need to make this video, but I just want you to kind of look at what Sergeant Pip has said in his video, look at the way Anissa trades, and because you might only be taking 3 to 6, maybe 7 or 8 trades a day, right? But they're all going to be big, juicy winners. You might have the odd small loss, but I think you'll all accept 3, 4, 5 pip loss if you're winning 30, 40 pips per trade. Okay, and again, look at the GU there, just for waiting for that second move, because we weren't sure, because you weren't sure if this 8-hour and 4-hour and 1-hour down had done its job. Well, by waiting for that second move, you were sure that it had done its job, and you were in a winning trade when turning price around after a big move, guys. Okay, so again, I think if you just focus on on this for a while, and I just don't think you can lose. Okay, like I say, you can't lose today. You can lose the odd little trade, but you're not going to lose a day. Alright, guys,